Hello and welcome to the stream. I have a big old headache right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to do a thing. Hold on. I forgot Blue Sky added this live feature. Let's do Bro, if I could type, uh, I guess better actually that I just leave it as a. Alright, so then profile, I can go live. Set for 2 hours. Okay, now it's happy. Whatever. Okay. I'll put it on. I'll put it on Twitter too as well. Okay. All right. Let me we're going to end the music there because it's actually easier for me to insert. It's always best if I start Space Marine 2. It's just while streaming and everything, like the game, I think when it's kind of starved for video memory. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes because this headache is not fun. When the game is kind of starved for stratagem. Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have streamed today. We're gonna push through. I've streamed worse. I've streamed in way worse conditions. Usually, though, I play pretty chill games. Honestly, one of my classics is I just stream a random Zelda game when I'm in when I'm kind of in a when my head is broken or whenever I'm sick. I used to do 6 streams all the time where I would dude. It's when it's a migraine. It's just, or when it's a headache like this, where it's borderline a migraine. I'm just my brain shuts down. I used to do when I would just do these streams and I would just kind of chill out, play Zelda, usually, and just kind of hang out. In fact, one of my best performing times of being a streamer was it was in 2017 after I got my appendix out and I was just stuck at home. I was generally fine, right? But I couldn't do anything else. So I would just stream. I'd just be in my room and I would stream. I was streaming Breath of the Wild, and that's also partly why I think I really like Breath of the Wild. And I should play that again. I haven't played that in a long time. I'd be somewhat interested playing a modded version of it, but I'd also like to just play it again. Thing is, I never played Tears of the Kingdom, but um, the thing I was worried about, and I'm not sure if it's still the case, is if it's still kind of running into, Switch 1 syndrome. So I would probably really want to play it when I get a Switch 2. Which might be coming sooner than later, but we'll see. Let's all right, so let's get into the game here. Oh, hold on. Well, the one thing I wanted to avoid, I will be unfortunately incapable of doing. Shame. Oh well, hopefully it should be fine. I know normally, also I will note, normally I know that I wear this model during Warhammer because of this. But it's cold out today, so today I'm wearing this one. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna clear some stratagems today. Let's see. Let's I guess start stronger. Anyway, yeah, so let's get through these dailies right now, and then let's get through one daily first. Move into it, and then we'll do the weekly. Oh man. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I miss those days so much. You know, the it was like just like it was people came around more often. There weren't nearly as many bots. Like, I don't mean to sound like back in the good old days, but like, looks like I have to mute this guy. Putting the controller down for a second because I might have to quickly swap over to a different scene to get to the mute. We'll see. I like how he's playing the loyalist Iron Warrior there. There's an imposter among us. Who could it be? Man, just waiting for this guy to load in. Here we go. Oh boy.
path to Aurora is barred by the Thousand Suns Silver Tower.
Oh, did we lose him?
It is a sacred relic, filled with
lost
ancient
him.
splendor, brimming with power undimmed.
Noted, Artisan Balthazar. I am authorizing Talassa to commandeer the battle barge for the duration of this conflict. It will then be returned to your care.
Very well.
Okay.
But you will need my assistance in placating such an ancient machine spirit.
Assist the Adeptus Mechanicus in launch preparations and await our targeting guidance, Talassa. We should be on the ground shortly. Make sure
coming.
that battle barge is ready.
Coming.
The Imperium shall be sated, Lieutenant Titus. This excavation should lead to the Mechanicus compound.
Well, now is his Captain Titus. Get out of here. Give my shields back.
Equipment highlighted.
Oh, that should be him. Get out of here with that shit. Oh, this guy just joined back in. Interesting.
Gifts from the Forge. Deploying fragmentation grid.
I haven't done as much range, despite that range actually kind of is, the range is the buff. It is doing way more damage though. Oh, damn you.
Miserable life ends in disgrace.
Oh, it's like that. I hope he didn't point it out and immediately use it. Oh, he did, didn't he? Sure did. What a dick move. That's pretty lame. I gotta lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty lame. I'm coming after you, bait and switch me. I'm on the way. Yeah, just take him out.
There's no going back.
I will grab that. Thank you.
Resupply. Impediments removed. These old vessels are made of sturdy stone.
The engineers are keen to
escort the battle barge to safety. The vessel has a more glorious history. The engine seers will be informed.
We're really not paying any mind to these graves, you know, when you think about it. Looks like I need the ammo, not the. Oh God, hi. Oh, he's dead. Not back there now.
Jump pack refuel.
Oh. Get out of here. Oh, hello. Well, look who's all excited to show up and have a good time. All right, good to know. I'd like my shields, please.
Menstruing stings.
I honestly even haven't had to use my like special yet.
Avenging aim. Fresh out. That is heretical behavior.
Okay, that was a sweet parry.
Sending fragment. Emperor's law.
Oh yeah, here's Zangor. You know, one thing I haven't done yet that I will be doing later is I haven't watched anybody else's breakdown on the.
And this spawn's twisted existence.
I haven't watched anybody else's breakdown on the Warhammer reveals. And I kind of wonder, I wonder still partly if anybody has, I kind of wonder if anybody else has had the same take on it that I have, where I'm pretty like, hey, these are really cool, but I really hope Custodes fans don't just get fucked over.
I shall remain here and violently deter any enemy forces from following.
Our brethren barricaded this entrance to stall any attackers. Commune with the crane and engage it to remove the obstructions.
We shall get the path clear of the traitors.
Commune with the crane.
Patience wins wars.
Shit like this, that is kind of some of my favorite,
My Auspex reads multitude.
definitely hits one of my favorite things about 40k, like a good classic 40k is the idea is just like commune with the trade. Go talk to the machine spirit. You know, give it. Tell it you're proud of it. And it will do you well.
Success. We've cleared passage for ourselves. You are nearing the vessel's site, Talassa. Ensure
Let's go.
nothing further impedes your progress.
God, I immediately forgot there was a mission timer on this. Get rid of that.
It is our duty to end these horrors. War gear requisition. Stay close and sharp.
Good kick.
Blockage is no more. These are the primitive scrawlings of the unenlightened. Better let them go.
We will report it to the Ordozinos. Continue with the mission. There are more pressing heresies that need our attention.
Our first priority remains the battle barge.
Love the, you know, love the idea of seeing a Necron Tomb World. You're just kind of like, alright, I guess we'll have to tell someone about it anyway. Definitely not a problem if they wake up whatsoever. You know, it's definitely not the case that it's definitely not the case that the Necrons are possibly one of the greatest threats past the Tyranids. You do need to kind of get a move on here.
Fresh magazine. Opposition has ended in death. For the Imperium of
Wanted to get everybody's shields up right there. Ow!
fresh cut.
Whew. I didn't realize I ended up using that extra soon.
Captain Akaran, your Ultramarines are late. They are under heavy attack and need reinforcements.
We are approaching your besieged bastion.
Make haste, lest your tardiness lead to the harm of our blessed vessel.
Okay. I don't think that flamer is going to give you the range damage you need. It definitely will clear these fucks out though. And I knew I could get an extra win out of that. Yeah, boy. I'm definitely starting to subside a little bit, which is nice.
Where shall I plant this flag?
Button around the corner. Oh, I needed that execute that.
Aid administered. Keep going forward.
Hello again, Dreadnought.
Rid this place of heresy. Fresh magazine.
Oh dear. Woo. Oh, hi. A lot of chaos spawn. Ow. Alright, shields, please. Okay. Well, could use one of those. What the
Adequate
fuck hit me?
performance noted, Talassa. I have opened the gates. The cogitations are clear. We cannot preserve this blessed vehicle with such a meager number of troops.
Talassa is not there to provide you with protection. They are there to prepare that battle barge for flight.
It couldn't possibly break free of Demarium's gravity in its present condition.
Oh, and it sure won't.
They require that it reach the enemy vessel.
The vessel's fusion batteries are fully depleted. There's no charge to start the ship's reactor.
We shall supply the spark for you to kindle the vessel's heart, Tech Priest.
There is a fusion battery unit we could use to awaken the reactor. It will require charging from
Here we go.
Areas of the facility
Best part.
compromised.
Giving servo Harrogate can resolve
Due to the volatile nature of the fusion battery, safety protocols prevent it from moving without an attendant. Lead it along the tracks to the junction station.
There we go. Oh, where'd it go?
There are several consoles for managing
Oh,
the tracks
damn it.
nearby. You must perform the appropriate rites of alignment to achieve the desired
I
charge.
greeted it, and I
Assuming it
shouldn't
possessed the
have, but you
ability
know.
to extrapolate accordingly.
Surely the Ultramarines screen their recruits for reasoning and spatial awareness.
Considering this plan of theirs, I have my doubts.
Together we inch closer to victory and glory.
Again, someone wanna hang out here?
Reload.
All right, I was hoping that when he was up here that he would turn it. He did not. You know, I don't know what I guess I expected.
Waste nothing, brothers. Restoring vitality.
We need to get this boy in there. Does it not want to move forward? Hello? Do I have to spin this thing all the way around? Is it still a thing? Yeah, it's still a thing. Damn it.
Not me! Send the spearmen back to us, master! That one's one of the third force. The Shangar is reduced to a stain on the
One more time, please. Thank you. No! Doesn't this need a charge? Is that a thing? Am I misremembering? You just need to get it. Oh, you just need to get it. Okay. I thought you had to charge the bat. Oh, there it is. It's that one. Hey. The fuck out of here. Where is he? Damn it. Alright, I'll go do it. Oh, thank you.
Look objective down.
Now there's my death.
Your Messiah has blessed you with an abundance of power. Perhaps in the machine god's infinite wisdom, they permit the transgression you're about to commit. Do not speak beyond your ken, Engine Seer. It does not take a Lucas
We
to
can't
see this
go.
act
We
of
have to send
desperation.
it forward. I need it to turn around. I'm in need of you to turn around the train. Thank you. One more time. Alright, thank you. No! 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 Well. I need ammo. Friend, could you, like, come hang out here? Just give me a little hand. We need to turn the cart again. Someone please turn the cart.
Proceed targeted, blasphemous swine. Reserves empty.
Alright, I gotta come up. I need to get ammo, so I gotta just run up anyway. Goddamn snipers. Get out of here. Go away. Ow. I was shot and given, like... There we go. Damn it! I was just trying to chuck grenades to help out.
Charging sequence initialized. 0.01% and rising.
Alright, if you two can at least survive for the next 35
You're
seconds.
almost there. What is your status?
Vessel is almost ready, Lieutenant.
Hold for our signal.
Avenging Angel.
Oh, he's going through it. I don't know why two of them needed to be by the control booth, to be honest. That was one thing that was kind of annoying me a little bit earlier.
Transmitting targeting signal now.
Granted, I would be dead if I didn't read the Hellbrute, so that obviously that part is on me. It's just more of the like. There was a period where it was like, I'm here for a good while, for some reason here.
Reactor is primed for ignition. The vessel is ready. May this machine's service be forever remembered.
The Atreus is ready to taste vengeance once more.
Lock target now.
Lock target.
Telemetry systems. Numerous errors detected due to signal interference. Calculating trajectory.
Hooray!
Our death strike is unleashed. An instrument of the...
Alright. You know, technically the worst thing about his Iron Warriors kind of drip there on the right is that he has to, that means he had to put Imperial Fist parts on it. Which is like the truest sense of, just like the truest point of shame. Yeah, I think I'm fully deciding, by the way, that I am going to sell my Emperor's Children, and I'm gonna go full. I'm gonna go just full CSTAP. You know, I think it will just hit more things that I like about the army. The new reveals are great, but then also with the upcoming Iron Warriors stuff, I think I'm just gonna settle in on that. Yeah, let me close out here. Ooh, man. I tell you, it's the like Tylenol and stuff has like kicked in at least, so it doesn't feel as bad. But like, it's still, man, I still feel it. I really don't want to call in today because I'm still trying to kind of keep, since it's not an actual like illness, trying to like keep some good graces here with work, but holy moly. Oh. Whew. Hell yeah, brother. Let's get this perks. What did I choose here? The last strike of a combo. I should reset them? Let me see. Overhead strike damage after performing a power back step is doubled. Oh. Yeah, maybe I should have done this. Let's reset. Oh, because I just went damage. That was kind of the... There we go. That's why I don't need the... I won't need like an extra one, you know? I'll just be able to go, you know, right into it. Yeah, this for sure is definitely the better option here. Let's get our new perk. Oh, this is great and all, and I'll buy it, but I'm not using that for sure. Oh, yeah, that actually is very useful. I'll do that. Well, this is 50%. Yeah, no, we're good there. Leave that. I can't see because I have the stick of power fist equipped. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's the mechanical arm. Got it. Oh, this will work well for... Do I don't have any other hooded helmet, right? I don't think so. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, I don't think I... Yeah, because it would be... This would be another... One of the other ones, I think. I thought there was one with the mark... With the grill helmet, but... I guess I would think of a different one. No, that's not what I thought. Hold on. No, that's... What? Hold on. I'm confusion. Oh, it was you. You're the one I'm trying to get here. Which we're close. We're close to getting. I want to look at, so I need, it's a veteran shroud or chameleon pauldron. I think it looks like it was this arm. So where's veteran shroud? Oh. but they all can't have the chameleon pauldron. Okay. Fascinating. Whew. Yeah, no. My head's just feeling it, dude. Oh. Yeah, I think I might have to just call it. I'm just not in a great state. Or at least if we play something, it needs to be like way more mindless, you know? I kind of just need to be able to just like chill out, hang out, you know? So let me let's bring this up here. Let me once I can get over here. Thank you. Edit stream info. All right. Well, I do want to because I do want to talk a little bit about right now the debut is kind of we're sitting strong. We're looking towards the our proposed date. I kept thinking about doing it earlier. The big thing is honestly, I really need to chat with like people. You know, part of my whole thing with that day is I wanted to be able to play games with some folk. I kind of do. The one issue though is I kind of want to. I'm at this. I'm in a weird position where, like, moving it up to this Wednesday might actually make more sense. The really sad thing is Thursday or Friday, like last week, would have actually probably been great. Like that probably would have been a great time to do that debut. But the problem was that, again, I wanted to do a bunch of special stuff. I wanted to be able to, you know, or like I wanted to do more games and whatnot, and I just wasn't sure that I was going to be able to do that. So we're going to try to do that. We're going to try to do that with the debut day. You know, if I end up having to change it, you know, I'll put it on social media, obviously. But I really would like to keep to it, but I'm super impatient too. I just want to use it now. It's because it's ready. You know, I just thought it would be a good day because I could prep, you know, maybe some fun things for it. I kind of decided against a number of them, just because I was like, I think it might be worth doing more when I have more people interested in actually watching it. So we'll see. I'm hoping to be able to make because the biggest thing I'm hoping with this model is to just be able to do a lot of really fun a lot of fun extra stuff, you know, just kind of. Oh, that would explain some things. Need to bring you up. Yeah, there we go. Let's reduce that. All right, check, check, 1, 2. I don't understand my. I don't always understand my. I very much do not always understand my. Like my compressor sometimes, or like my mic settings. I always like I'm using a microphone that I've used in the past. It's a shotgun. I'm using a shotgun mic right now, and it's so that I can like do this and still be heard. But like I'm not nearly as much. What's weird is that I have this compressor on, and it really isn't like what it's really not doing is it's also really not bringing things down. You know, like it's not, or no, it's not bringing things up. You know, it's not making it so because it's supposed to. Compression is supposed to make the quiet things louder and the loud things quieter, right? And only to an extent, right, with the loud things. But that's the concept of a compressor. And you know, I've just turned it off, and I doubt it made a huge difference. So I don't really know all the time what I'm maybe particularly like, what I have it on for sometimes. But because it's like I don't want to. I would like to be able just to kind of have the mic here, you know. I feel like realistically I should be able just to have the mic right here. I'm gonna wait for it to kind of reset. Okay, yeah. So I feel like I should just be able to have the mic here, and when I'm just normally talking, it should be here. In some reason though, I gotta crank the freaking gain on this thing, which I don't understand. I don't know what it is about the hardware that I have been using lately, but like it feels like all microphone hardware that I have been using has been really quiet in general. You know? Like it's just like why doesn't it ever get up to that volume that I'm hoping for, you know? And I think about that because like the stuff I use for work, you know, for a news station, like I'm able to get surprisingly like a lot of extra sound, but at a good quality too. So it confuses me. I don't know. It's odd to me. Either way, you know, it's there is inherently like if here's the thing with the benefit of this being this upcoming model being a 3D model, right? Is, you know, when I in the future when I want to, if things work out and I can do things and yada yada yada, you know, I'll be able to, do a lot of movement stuff. And I have a lav mic, and I kind of always have wondered about streaming with a lav mic so that I can move, right? The thing is, the second thing that would have to do that is I would need to get a wireless I would need to get wireless headphones, because when the whole benefit, right, is to move around, I need to be able to move around, you know? So, you know, I can't do that as well with the wired headphones. And it works generally in this room and in my setup just fine, because when I am standing, which I'm not now, but when I am standing, you know, it is something that doesn't affect me too much because, you know, I don't have a crazy amount of space. This is a relatively small room, you know. Like, this is technically a bedroom, but it would maybe fit. This would maybe fit a queen size bed, but generally it would be like this would need like a full. This would need like a full or twin size bed in here, and then probably a full, because that at least is a little bigger. So this could probably comfortably fit a full size bed, and then like this computer desk, right? Like, you know, I like if like we needed it or whatever, you know, like I could get rid of this move or get rid of my hobby desk, you know, pull it into a different space. That would be, especially if that would have to be kind of essentially the time that I give up on the whole modeling streaming thing. But yeah, move my amps and stuff, my amp and stuff, and then and then I could fit a bed in here. But it would have to still, like I said, it would have to be like a full size bed. It wouldn't be able to be like a queen or something. I think because like if you put a queen in this room, it would probably take up most of the room. You could maybe fit this desk in here still, but you wouldn't be able to extend out from the desk very far. Yeah, just kind of looking, you know, I guess this desk is actually thin enough, like the legs come in enough, where maybe you could put it next to the bed and then you'd have some extra room. But yeah, like it would run out of space kind of quick. So, but that being said, you know, we're not worrying about that now, luckily. You know, it's kind of interesting because like essentially my streaming experiment probably has, I would say, a good 2 to 3 years before it has run its course, you know, like before I will have to so that's a lot of time. You know, we can really try things, especially like, you know, when I can give everything that one last go kind of thing. But to be honest, I'll be pretty okay and content when I decide to just kind of give up the ghost, you know, because, you know, I've been trying to do this crap for years, and I've stopped a number of times. And honestly, the biggest reason I've stopped is just because I just ran into these pits, you know. I think, and it was nothing, and that's the shame because it had nothing to do with the streaming. It was just everything else. I felt like I just didn't have the mood to or whatever. And it sucks because if I just got my head out of my ass, you know, I would have at least had something at this point. And then when I started VTubing, I would at least had a couple viewers hanging around again like I used to. I wonder where those people are at now, you know, nowadays. You know, I've changed my name, unfortunately, so like they'd probably have looked and been like, who the fuck is that? I don't remember following them. But you know, I always kind of hoped that at some point some of those like really old followers would like come to Twitch and be like, "Oh shit, is that him?" You know, like I had people who came to my stream like I streamed about every other day, and I had people who came to that every stream, it was crazy, you know. So I and like now you just don't see that with these small streams now, and it sucks. And I'm a hypocrite. I'm just as bad because I forget, but I'm terrible at watching streams nowadays because of my work, especially the way I work. Um, I should really do that though, because I feel like I've always had the belief that it hasn't worked with the New York Jets, but I've always had the belief that if you root for someone else, right, that someone will then root for you, whether or not it's that person or not is irrelevant. I've always had the belief that if you can manifest success for other people, then you can also then vicariously you can simultaneously manifest some success for yourself. Some of the examples are like when I mentioned the Jets was when the Lions were getting good, I would root for the Lions because I'm like, you deserve it. When the Chiefs initially got good, right? When they were initially climbing and they were becoming a good team, I was happy for them and they won that first Super Bowl, right? Because I was happy for them because, they had waited 50 years for a Super Bowl. They were honestly just like the Jets, right? The Chiefs were just like the Jets in so many ways. They would have these flashes of playoff potential, but never got anywhere near the Super Bowl. Never could get into it. And the Jets had been the same way in the early 2000s, before even the franchise. There were a lot of years where there would be like 1 year the Jets go into the AFC Championship game. The next year they're picking second in the draft. It was shit like that. And that was always how the Jets were. They were just volatile. And honestly, I would take that nowadays, right? I'd take volatile over complete garbage. But just consistently complete garbage. But again, my thought was always, if I root for these teams, I'll root for myself. It has not worked. It has not worked out yet, but I continue to do so. Yesterday, I was rooting for the Bears. I was only in the sense that I was just like, you guys have dealt with some shit, so I would love to see you make it back, make a run, and then Caleb kind of blew it, but so it is what it is. Hopefully, continue the success for next year. So yeah, I mean, always try to hope. That's kind of why I'm like, if I, can expect somebody else, right? If I expect somebody to come to my stream, then I should expect somebody else. Someone should expect me to come to their stream, right? So that's kind of one of the things I'm planning on doing here. I'm going to sign off in a couple minutes. And I'm going to start making that kind of groundwork. I've started looking at, man, dude, Twitter looks like it has a couple folk that maybe could be cool people to meet and real streamers to meet and all that. But I just continue to come back to Blue Sky constantly and just at least let's just man, I'm just seeing people out here. They're just like me, just hoping somebody will give them a chance, and that's the thing, right? If we just hang out more, just talk with more people, eventually maybe at least you can get something to catch, And my biggest thing especially is I want to do more streams with people Like, I want to do more streams with, like people who, or I just want to do more, like, I want to do collab streams because they also are they're inherently great clip farming content. They, you can just hang out and you talk shit with somebody, and then, you can, when you're like, especially playing like friend slot games like Repo and stuff, you could do fun things in them. Funny things can happen with them. So yeah, we'll look at that. But tomorrow, I want to do a painting stream. I want to paint those Tau. My worry a little bit is that my worry a little bit is just how prepared I'll be with a lot of the painting stuff. We'll see. Maybe I'll make work on that today. But all right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is either going to be Warhammer or Gunpla. It'll be a hobby stream. I just don't know which.